In a world without Queen Elizabeth, everyone will have to learn to do things a bit different, suggested Jonathan Sacerdoti. King Charles is gearing up for a crucial year, with the recently installed monarch under pressure to make key decisions related to the future of the royal family, a commentator has said. Jonathan Sacerdoti said the 73-year-old, who acceded to the throne upon the death of his mother Queen Elizabeth in September, was facing a year of firsts. And he speculated that the king may opt to reshuffle the roles each senior royal performs or downsize the royal family, potentially even removing son Prince Harry's title. Charles performed his first Christmas Day speech as king at the weekend, praising the police and the NHS as well as paying tribute to his late mother. Speaking as Britain prepares to usher in a new year, Mr. Sacerdotis told Express.co.uk, 2023 will be a year of firsts for King Charles. So everything he does will be looked at as an indication of how he wants things to be in future. That might put a lot of pressure on him, but I think he also will want to make clear how he wants to do things in future, and that means he and his team will think very carefully about the decisions they make and what messages those decisions send out. Inevitably, there was the questioning of how Charles reshuffles the royal family in terms of the roles each person takes on or continues to have, Mr. Sacerdoti said. He added, he will need to decide if the institution needs to be further streamlined or not. And because everyone is now serving in a world without his mother, they will all be doing things a bit differently. On the subject of scaling back the British monarchy, he said, Queen Margrethe downsized the Danish royal family, and in 2019 King Carl XVI Gustaf of Sweden removed royal status from 5 of his grandchildren. Might King Charles look to do something similar to both lightest pressure on members of his family, and also to help keep support for the monarchy more broadly? Prince Harry has spoken most vocally about the pressures he felt growing up royal, so perhaps he has made the strongest case for this, albeit unintentionally. Mr. Sacerdoti continued, succession is a time for progression, and so it goes without saying that because we have a new king, things will be done differently in some ways. But monarchy also stands for continuity, so much will also seem familiar. And that will be an important balancing act. In his speech, broadcast live on BBC One on December 25, the king said, in the much-loved carol O Little Town of Bethlehem we sing of how in thy dark streets shineth the everlasting light. My mother's belief in the power of that light was an essential part of her faith in God, but also her faith in people, and it is one which I share with my whole heart. It is a belief in the extraordinary ability of each person to touch, with goodness and compassion, the lives of others, and to shine a light in the world around them. This is the essence of our community and the very foundation of our society. He added, we see it in the selfless dedication of our armed forces and emergency services who work tirelessly to keep us all safe, and who performed so magnificently as we mourn the passing of our late queen. We see it in our health and social care professionals, our teachers, and indeed all those working in public service, whose skill and commitment are at the heart of our communities.